So your spacecraft could weld itself shut. No heat, no tools, no warning. And yeah, this actually happened. Back in 1989, NASA launched Galileo, which was a probe headed to Jupiter. It was carrying one of the most powerful antennas ever put on a spacecraft at the time. Think a big umbrella-shaped dish designed to beam everything the probe could see back to Earth. And in 1991, when Galileo got to Jupiter, they told the dish to open, and it didn't. The antenna had been folded for the launch and for transit, and during the trip, the vibration wore away its protective coating on some of the ribs, and with the vacuum of space, the bare metal touched, and it just stayed there. So the atoms on both surfaces had nothing separating them, no barrier to speak of, and when metals are touching like metals, they freely share electrons across the materials, which can cause them to fuse or cold weld. And this basically turned the antenna into one piece, not two. NASA had to spend years routing the entire mission through the backup antenna, which was only the size of a dinner plate. They got the data. It just took massive compression algorithms, a lot of creative engineering, and a boatload of patience. But eventually it worked. And here's the basics on why this happens. So on Earth, we don't have to worry about this because most metal oxidizes instantly. It gives us a thin layer of rust or tarnish that really does us a favor. It keeps two metal surfaces from ever truly touching at an atomic level. But in space, with no atmosphere, no oxide layer, two clean pieces of the same metal will make contact, start sharing electrons, and we'll never be able to tell that they weren't one piece to begin with. No heat's ever required, just contact. The best part of this story to me, though, is that NASA is now trying to do it on purpose. Yeah, in an experiment called Astrobeat, they did this on the International Space Station in 2024, trying to cold weld as a repair tool to patch hole breaches in the space station from micrometeoroid impacts by just pressing clean metal together, and it worked. So we took a problem, turned it into a new tool for our toolbox, which is freaking awesome. However, I can't help but think that Hal might not have to try so hard next time.